Why was your husband at my child's sports day?
I'm sorry, sister. I left in the middle of Fiona's sports day, even though you invited me.
Don't worry about it. It would be odd if I didn't feel shocked seeing that.
I never thought I'd see my own husband there.
I was really surprised.
Who was that flashy woman with Billy?
I got closer and heard their conversation. They were really excited, saying that's my son. And the woman was saying something like, well, it's my genes.
They were talking about the boy who won the race, right? I wonder if that's Billy's child.
I wonder.
Even though he always said he didn't want children because he didn't like them.
That boy's in 3rd grade, so he's about 9 years old now, right?
9 years ago.
At that time we weren't even married, we hadn't even met yet, right?
Yeah, we met 5 years ago and got married 4 years ago.
I don't have any information since my child just started school. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
I'm sorry too. I made Fiona's first sports day a weird atmosphere.
It's not Emma's fault.
There's no such thing as a look-alike, right?
I understand you don't want to believe it, but isn't that unlikely? It looked exactly like Billy.
Yeah.
It's all because I invited you to the sports day.
Don't say that. I was happy you invited me today. Since I don't have children, I enjoyed cheering for Fiona with all my might. Your lunch was delicious too. It reminded me of my childhood sports days.
That's right.
It was supposed to end as a fun day.
There's no point in moping alone. Why don't you try asking him directly?
I guess I have to.
First, ask casually, like, what were you doing today?
I see.
See how he reacts to that, and then see what to do next. If he keeps pretending he doesn't know, let's think about it together then.
Yeah, I'll try that.
You can't lose. Men are liars. You need to see that clearly.
I'll try. Why are you out on a Sunday?
I had to work today.
I see. I just got back from going out today too.
Oh. I think I won't be able to come home tonight because I'm busy.
You've been working a lot on weekends recently.
Really, I wish they would give me a break. I mean, it's the weekend.
Thanks for your hard work.
Where were you, Emma? You left pretty early this morning.
I was invited by my sister to watch Fiona's sports day.
Oh.
I left early to help her make lunch.
Fiona is already in elementary school. Your sister-in-law lives in the next town. Right?
That's right. They moved in time for her to start elementary school.
Which elementary school was it again?
Gulliver Elementary School.
Huh.
What's wrong?
Emma, you were at Gulliver Elementary School today?
Yeah, it was fun. Fiona did her best in the race. She came in second.
I see.
Oh, there was this really fast boy in 3rd grade.
Huh.
He was way ahead of everyone else. It was so cool. I remember there was a fast boy when I was in elementary school too.
I guess so.
Didn't Billy also say that he was fast?
No, I wasn't anything special.
I think your mother-in-law once bragged about it. She said Billy was always number 1.
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Oh, sorry for talking so much while you're at work.
No, it's okay.
Should I bring you dinner? I can make a boxed meal quickly. Wait for me.
I don't need it.
Why? It's a waste of time to go and buy it.
My boss just brought me some.
That's great. I'm glad.
Yeah.
It was pretty hot today. I got sunburned and I'm tired, so I'll rest a bit.
Do you want a shoulder massage? Should I come home early?
No need to go out of your way. You rest.
I have work though.
Oh, right. It's tough with the overnight shift, but do your best.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry to bother you at this hour, Helena.
It's been a while.
I've been out of touch. I wanted to ask something.
What is it?
Do you know of any women Billy was dating about 9 to 10 years ago?
You're asking about something quite old. Billy is 35 now, so he would have been 25 at the time. Oh.
Do you remember anything?
That rat!
What?
I remember now. The person he was dating at the time was a terrible woman.
Really?
She had blonde hair, wore makeup as if it was for a special event, and her nails were about 10 centimeters long.
She sounds quite flashy.
Yes, I was surprised, but it's not like I'm criticizing her for her looks. It's just that her personality was awful.
What kind of person was she?
You know, when she came to our house, and I cooked and served her food?
Yes.
What do you think she did?
Normally, she would enjoy the meal.
No, the moment she took a bite, she took the plate to the toilet and flushed it all.
Why would she do that?
Right? Can you believe it?
Your cooking is very delicious. I like it because it has a gentle taste.
Exactly. She said, ugh, gross.
She sounds very rude.
If that was all, it would have been okay. Everyone has their own taste in food.
You're too forgiving.
What I couldn't forgive was that she sold all the valuable things in our house without permission.
She sounds like a criminal.
Exactly. She broke into our warehouse, where we had stored heirloom items that my husband had been treasuring, and took everything away. I was so angry that I reported her to the police right away. It seems she didn't end up in prison though.
I see.
I told Billy that if he kept dating such a woman, he would not be allowed to cross our threshold, and I would disinherit him.
So that's why they broke up.
Probably. After a while, he married a respectable young woman like you, Emma, and I was relieved.
So that's what happened.
Did something happen?
I went to my niece's sports day today. There, I saw Billy and a flashy woman cheering for a third-grade boy.
What?
According to my sister who overheard their conversation, they were saying, he's just like my son.
If he's in 3rd grade, he's about 9 years old. It wouldn't be strange if he was in her belly at that time.
I wonder if they have been connected all this time.
If that's the case, it's chilling. My son, although he's my son, is terrifying.
I think he's going to stay at her house tonight. They're probably having a celebration after the sports day. He lied to me and said he had to work overnight.
I can't forgive him. Not only did he deceive me, but he also deceived you, Emma.
I'm more sad than angry.
I wonder if that's the reason why we can't have a child.
He's probably paying her something like child support. If I had a child, it would double the cost, so maybe he didn't want that.
Hold on for 2 weeks.
What?
Let's gather evidence and confront him.
How do I do that?
I'll arrange for a detective through a lawyer I know. You don't have to do anything. Let's also squeeze him for consolation money.
But
he's wasted 5 years of your life. Are you going to take it lying down?
No, I shouldn't.
Be angry, cry.
Helena.
I'll help you so that you can do that. Just bear with it a little longer.
Thank you.
All right, I'm fired up now.
Remember the day 2 weeks ago when you said you were staying at the office for a holiday shift?
What about it?
Where did you really stay that night?
What?
What were you doing that day?
Like I said, I was working.
I asked your colleagues, and it seems no one worked overtime that day.
Did you really go out of your way to check that? That's embarrassing. Won't you be honest with me? I was working, but had some meetings outside. I just didn't want to explain all that.
You won't admit it, will you?
What are you talking about?
You were at Gulliver Elementary School that day, right?
Why on earth would I go there?
It was your son's sports festival, wasn't it? You said you went to my niece's sports festival.
You saw me there?
You looked happy cheering. Of course, the kid is a fast runner just like you. He must be really cute to you.
It's not like that.
What do you mean it's not like that? 9 years ago, you broke up with that woman because Helena was strongly against her, but you had a child with her, didn't you?
Did you hear it from my mother?
She called her a rat, a thief without common sense, she said.
She was like that back then, but she changed after having a child.
Then you should have convinced Helena to accept her.
No matter how many times I asked her, she wouldn't.
So you married me to put your parents at ease while secretly maintaining another family.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist watching my child grow up. He resembles me and has good athletic abilities, and it felt good to have someone like a mini-me.
I wanted someone like that too, but you strongly refused, so I gave up. I forced myself to accept that it might not be so bad to just live as a couple.
I was afraid that if I had a child with Emma, my affection for my other child would decrease. I couldn't bear the thought of making him feel less loved.
I'm not a dummy to cover up your double life.
I'm sorry.
Helena paid for a detective.
What?
We have clear evidence that you have a secret child and a family.
Don't drag my mother into this.
It was Helena's offer.
You've got to be kidding me.
But the detective didn't just find out about that.
What else?
The woman you were with is getting arrested.
What?
It seems she hasn't changed her thieving ways.
Are you kidding me?
The detective was surprised too. He thought it was an infidelity investigation, but he ended up capturing a shoplifting scene.
What will happen to the child if she gets arrested?
I don't know. He goes to a facility or you raise him.
That's not funny. I only meet him occasionally. I couldn't handle such a bratty kid every day.
What?
It must be the mother's fault. He's always causing problems at school, and the only decent thing about him is his athletic abilities. He doesn't even get attached to me when I show up occasionally, calling me old man.
You're saying something completely different from before.
To be honest, I was just enjoying playing father. When I yelled, "Have you done your homework?" or hit him for speaking rudely to his mother, it felt like I had become a decent person.
What a person.
So, I won't raise him. I guess he's destined to go to a facility.
The man I loved for 5 years was such a jerk?
Now we can make a baby without any worries. How many should we make?
Don't joke around.
Well, a lot has happened, but it looks like everything is settling down, so let's pretend nothing happened and start over. Even Helena likes Emma, so it's fine to continue as we were.
Are you out of your mind?
What?
Who would start over with you? I don't want to see your face. I don't want to hear your voice. Helena is sitting next to me and feels the same way.
Why are you angry? It's all in the past, isn't it?
What's over? His life is still ongoing, and we have to move on too. You can't just drop him and say it's over.
You're too serious.
I'm going to claim damages from both you and your affair partner.
Please, spare me.
If you've laid hands on the child, I'll also report it to the police.
Stop it.
Also, Helena has something to say about your child.
This stupid son.
Mother, I'm your biological son. Don't be mean to Emma like this.
Shut up. Be quiet. About your secret child, I'm going to take him in.
What?
I failed at parenting. I let a jerk like you loose in the world. And that jerk went on to pass on his genes. I can't repeat the same mistake. So, I'm going to take responsibility and raise this child.
I just said some pretty harsh things.
Have you acknowledged the child?
Of course not. He's going to be listed in the family register.
Put him in your family register immediately.
I don't want to.
Just do it.
Jeez, give me a break.
Helena, you're wonderful. I couldn't do what you're doing.
You're just bored in your old age, right?
You should stop snapping like that from today.
Why?
You're getting arrested, getting fired from your job, being abandoned by your family. It's going to be tough, so why not change your heart too?
What? Why am I getting fired?
The detective found out. You were staying at another woman's house pretending to be on an outside job.
What?
Your company is strict about that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yes, they are. I've even been told recently to wear a GPS, and I was wondering what to do.
Isn't that good? You're free from the constraints of your company.
I'll lose my income.
You had another affair besides your second family. I must be quite a fool for not noticing.
Wait a minute, how much is the compensation?
Well, look forward to the claim.
I can't do it. Please, help me.
The mother of the child was arrested for theft, and Billy's violent behavior also came to light. As the mother was going to prison, she quickly relinquished parental rights, but sent a letter to my in-laws demanding money since she was giving them the child. Helena laughed and tore it up. My in-laws are raising the child who has been registered in Billy's family registry. Although Billy avoided serving time, he was fired for violating work rules, and even had to pay for the hours he had skipped. Our divorce was finalized, and I claimed $15,000 each from the two women. Billy's total compensation exceeded $37,000, and he was also told by Helena to send $400 a month for child support, so he's working triple shifts with no time to sleep. According to Helena, the little guy is a really good boy. I hope that the child will have happy days.